I think in the region, in countries throughout the region, there seems to be sort of a concerted effort at demolishing and destroying modern heritage, old historic neighborhoods. We see that in Egypt, we see it in Morocco, and certainly in the countries and cities of the Arabian Peninsula. And many of these, once they have been destroyed, they will never come back. So I think it is absolutely crucial that we as specialists, architects, urban planners, and designers need to be or need to raise awareness about the importance of preserving modern heritage. I'm originally from Egypt, but I spent all of my professional life in the United Arab Emirates, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And I was appointed in 2016 as a curator for the UAE National Pavilion at the Venice Architecture Biennale. And I made the centerpiece of that exhibition the UAE National Shabi House, which is a housing model that was uncompromising in its modernist form. And I felt that this was really representative of the UAE's modern heritage, and that it is important to sort of present that in an international exhibition. And I'd like to think that this event has contributed to raising awareness about the importance of preserving whatever is still left of these houses in the UAE's various urban centers. And obviously, I do not really think that there is national awareness about preserving modern heritage in the Arab world. The region is mired in conflicts and problems, political and social, and it seems to be that only specialists, people like us, like architects, academics, and scholars, and perhaps government officials even, are aware of the significance of preserving modern heritage. And with that in mind, I think it is important that that exhibitions are held and symposiums are conducted, and the media also needs to highlight the importance of preserving the urban built patrimony. The Amman Symposium that was just concluded plays a role in that and sort of addresses that issue, in a sense that it is an event that hopefully was not just witnessed and by specialists, but that also the general public had an opportunity to listen to some of the presentations, and hopefully that this will contribute to further raising awareness about this. I think there are many, but I think the most important perhaps is gentrification, in a sense that modern structures from the 60s and 70s can be preserved, but then there is a danger that by adaptive reuse, that they contain expensive restaurants and fancy coffee shops that are targeted towards wealthy tourists and residents with a high disposable income. So that, I think, is one of the significant threats facing those of us who are involved in conserving modern heritage. And there are many initiatives throughout the Arab world. One that I have been involved in with Rami Daher from Turath is in Abu Dhabi, which is currently engaged in developing a process by which modernist buildings are recognized as an important part of a country's built heritage, and that in order to preserve buildings, they are beginning to institute a process of assigning a classification status to these modernist structures, like we see in many other parts of the world. So I think that is really a very important and I think also very unique initiative in the region, and hopefully it will be successful, and other countries and cities throughout the world adapt that as well.